Okay.
Did you know that regardless of whether or not you actually voted in the last election, your vote doesn't matter as much as it should? This is because the Electoral College elects the president, not the people of the United States. This needs to change. Throughout history, there have been 4 confirmed times that the candidate who won the popular vote has lost the Electoral College, and thus has not become president. This affects all Americans because it means that your vote doesn't matter as much as it should. In the following few minutes, I'll explain why we need to remove the Electoral College, how to remove it, and how all Americans will benefit from its approval. So why do we need to remove the Electoral College? Simply, we need to remove it because American voters have no direct say in who becomes president. In all actuality, voters vote on which way they want their members of the Electoral College to vote. And then those voters are supposed to, but not required, to vote for whoever their state's voters have chose. Now, this system has several major flaws. The first one is that there have been many times in history where voters have gone against the wishes of their state and either abstained or voted for another candidate. Some states have laws against this, but not all of them. And as of 2015, there have been 157 confirmed instances of this. The second problem with the Electoral College is its winner-take-all format. This means that if a candidate wins a state's popular vote by just one single vote, that state's entire electoral delegation is supposed to vote for that candidate. This is how candidates win the popular vote but still lose the presidency. The most notable example of this happened in the year 2000 when Al Gore lost the presidency but won the popular vote. This happened because the election came down to a few key votes in Florida that George Bush won, thus giving him Florida's entire delegation in the Electoral Congress and Electoral College, and gave him the presidency. So to get rid of the Electoral College, an amendment needs to be passed to the United States Constitution. In order for an amendment to be passed, it needs to be ratified by both the House of Representatives and the Senate, and then it needs to be approved by 38 of the 50 states. Now you may say this seems like a tough task, but it's happened before. Before the year 1913, United States senators were not elected by popular vote, but were elected by their local state's legislators. However, Congress passed a bill and 3/4 of the states ratified it, which added the 17th Amendment to the United States Constitution and made senators elected by popular vote like they are today. So in today's political system, only votes in the swing states truly matter because the swing states decide the Electoral College. However, if the Electoral College is removed, everyone's vote will matter equally. This will give people in traditionally red or blue states an incentive to go out and vote because they know that their vote will matter just as much as someone else's vote in another state. So here's how you can help. Like I said earlier, an amendment needs to be passed to the Constitution in order to get rid of the Electoral College. Luckily, Barbara Boxer, a senator from California, has proposed an amendment to do exactly this. So if you are in favor of removing the Electoral College, I encourage you to write to or email your local congressman and urge them to vote for this bill. In addition, there's a petition on change.org that already has over 65,000 signatures that you can sign as well. So overall, the Electoral College needs to be removed because United States citizens have no direct say in who becomes president. All Americans will benefit from its removal because everyone will have an equal share in deciding who gets to become the next president. The Electoral College is an antiquated system designed for a different time. in order for America to prosper and move forward as a nation, the Electoral College needs to be removed. Thank you.